everybody, and welcome to your podcast, Pouring Over Properties, where two Vegas locals, buddies, spill on local spirits and real estate. So what we're doing today, Halloween themed, little Halloween costume action. Anybody guess it yet? I mean, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Beau McDougall.
Anyways. Beau McDougall? Did you say that as a question?
Yeah.
We don't even have a teleprompter. This guy drinking scotch. It's only like
Scotch.
Baxter, you ate a whole wheel of cheese? Not even bad. I'm impressed. Love Anchorman. Love Will Ferrell. Everything he does seems to be gold. Ever since Saturday Night Live, you name it, he's in it, and it's probably great. Old school, one of my favorite characters as well. So when we were talking about doing costumes, I was like, well, I got a bunch of Will Ferrell options, Beau. Let's do a little bit of that action. I'll actually be golfing with my buddy Cal on Sunday in a golf tournament with some friends where we all dress up and really have a good time. So
I'll also be drinking scotch.
That's why it's right. Yeah, you'll be drinking scotch again. Yeah, cool. Just don't kick any dogs off bridges. That's a good start in life. Yeah.
Well, anyways, instead of drinking scotch this podcast, we're going to be drinking the Rebel Spirit Golden Ale.
All right. I like it. Craft House Brewery. Done a couple from there already. There's only so many breweries to choose from here in Las Vegas. We're not Oregon. We're not Milwaukee. I feel like they're like the
hub.
Craft beer hub.
That's fair.
Yeah. But this one is in spirit
of the Rebel
Halloween
Spirit.
action.
Yeah.
Rebel Spirit, because our football team is
6-1.
Absolutely killing it. The only game I went to, we lost, so good for me. I'm not going back. I should not go back. But I was on the Syracuse side, and I was laying into them the whole time.
Good,
I was having a good old time.
Well, let's see, though. So we have our normal tagline.
Rebel Spirit, yeah. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to your mustache. It's sideways. It's weird. I like the flow. Your hair looks good, though.
Yeah, thanks, here.
Probably mix it in, yeah.
Rebel Spirit's delicious. I've had it at multiple tailgates.
All right.
Multiple UNLV events. It's one of my favorites for an ale.
You go to most UNLV games, right?
I do.
Yeah. Well,
I will be there on Friday for the Boise game.
Hell yeah. I'm going to SDSU. So
I'll be there. I'll be there as well.
Yeah, we're actually going.
My mustache probably won't be.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, you don't look like a firefighter for the first time in a while with that mustache, which is weird.
Is it the mustache or the hair?
The hair's epic. I mean, you always have like a short, clean cut. Like, I like the flow. If it was windy in here, I wish we had a fan. It would just be blowing. It would be like a Herbal Essence commercial or some shampoo.
Let's see how far we can get with our episode today before I completely lose the mustache, though.
I would guess like another 2 minutes.
That's fair.
I mean, 2 more sips of that beer and it's coming off. All right, yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to I'm going to put it back on.
He is still Ron Burgundy. We're trying.
Anyways, so we're doing our Halloween episode. Obviously, last year you guys caught us in the epic haunted house episodes that I messed up once.
So you should definitely keep the mustache on, because when you take it off, the tape's still there.
Yeah, I know. So we're going to tell you what to do as a family, what to do as an adult here in Vegas for Halloween. So let's start with the family friendly. You're the dad of the year, so let's start there.
Thanks. That's awesome. Nobody's ever said that yet.
I know.
Victoria, my wife, probably should mix that in. So Halloween at E Opportunity Village. So this event is very family friendly. You get to walk around. A lot of interactive face painting is always there. Go there pretty much every year with my kid. He loves Halloween. Jack Skellington is probably his favorite character of all time. This guy is watching Nightmare Before Christmas basically on the daily. Like, I couldn't tell you the last time I watched it front to back. I've watched it like 7 times in the last 3 weeks, let me tell you. It's pretty good movie.
It's a good thing.
We actually just went down to Green Valley, the district area. They did movies on the lawn. And it was Jack Skellington, and we had a blast. So, there's a lot of those sort of events out there where you can go look up, like you go to the ballpark in Summerlin, and they'll have movies. You can sit on the lawn. Very family friendly, very fun. They do it all year long, not just Halloween.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Speaking of that, Town Square Halloween, they have a lot of events. They have trick or treating. Events for the kids. Obviously, Town Square is off the South Strip. If you guys aren't from Vegas or you don't know, they have a lot of they do a lot of stuff for the holidays.
Feels like I'm cupping something that I shouldn't be cupping. Love Town Square. They pretty much theme it out down there as well. Great walkability, multiple places you can go. But yeah, all Halloween. I'd say the last 2 weeks of October is the time to go down there for sure. Yep. Well, downtown Summerlin, I actually went to this parade about 2 weeks ago. Very fun, a little bit short. You know, it's not that long of a parade, but you go there. Make sure to get there a little early so you get a decent standing place or bring some chairs.
Well, any of the parades in downtown Summerlin, people start camping out like the night before, which is really a treat. Oh yeah, like it's a thing.
I'm not that weird. I mean, I'm not that big of a dad of the year, but
we know.
Luckily, we had a friend of ours that had knee surgery. She had a wheelchair, and everybody was like clearing the way for us. So you know, we got there about an hour early, and we got a really good area to sit in. Kids had a blast. Jack Skellington was there. My son loved it. It's a lot of choreographed dances as they go through. But yeah, highly recommend going to see that. It's very quality. And they have speakers all throughout downtown Summerlin. So it's like you're almost like engulfed in a really good entertainment time. So unlike a Boulder City parade. It's quite the opposite.
So I think the last family friendly event that I think you cannot miss if you're here, and actually if you want to get in the frame, that'd be great too. Why don't you come this way?
Well, I mean, I know. I'm Ricky Bobby. I don't know what to do. You gotta tell me what to do. If you ain't first, you're last, and I feel like I'm in last. So
you're in last right now.
I'm working it up.
So Gilcrease Orchard for the pumpkin patch.
Yes.
Actually, I was watching the news this morning. You have to get tickets to it. It's sold out on the weekend, so you got to make some weekday plans to go out there.
And they have like weird days where they're closed.
They do. They have the apple cider donuts. They got the whole thing. You pick out your pumpkin. It's a Vegas tradition.
If you don't get a donut, you didn't do it right. The donuts are spectacular.
Coming from the guy that likes donuts.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I should be a cop, but I'm not. Fireman.
Okay, now this is where it gets real. This is the adult fun. This is where you don't take the kids to the events.
Where you drink the beverages. So this is something we're into. So we're going to get a little more excited for this one. We're going to start off with the most epic party in Vegas for Halloween, and that's the Fetish Fantasy Halloween Ball. I personally have never attended it.
Neither have I, but I heard it's legendary.
I know so many people that have, and they're like, you got to do it next year. And every year, I just seem to just go to a house party or go do something with friends a little bit closer, a little bit safer. But that party, that is probably the cream of the crop.
Yeah, I think for if you're coming to Vegas for Halloween to try to do something, and you want something a little more scandalous.
That's probably, I've been with my wife for 12, 13 years, and you know, not something we go to together. It's more of for a single guy, go out, have a good time. A lot of scandalous dressing going on there. Yeah, worth the visit. Worth the visit.
All right, let's talk about a personal favorite of mine. I used to go to. I think it's closed now. We've done the research. Is the Fright Dome at Circus Circus?
Well, if you just go to Circus Circus, it feels like a Fright Dome.
Okay, that's a whole different episode.
Oh, it's honest.
Whole different episode.
I like to tell the truth. You know, good steakhouse.
Great steakhouse.
Yeah.
The Zombie Burlesque at Planet Hollywood. Never been there either.
You got my attention with burlesque.
And
Ron
zombies.
Burgundy and zombies. Well, that's weird. Yeah, zombies and lingerie is a weird combination, but you know, it's Halloween and I'm in for it. I always joke with people that the two things I love in life, Halloween and the airport. And the one commonality between the two.
The only two things in life you love?
I mean, I like a lot of other things, but this is just like something I can relate to, something that like, it's me, it's Scotty, because you can be as weird as you want during Halloween and at the airport. You can be in a suit, Ron Burgundy. You can be dressed up as Ricky Bobby at the airport, and nobody's judging you.
And drinking at 7 a.m.
Yeah, like there's no.
It's the only place that's acceptable to drink 24 hours a day.
The only times of the year where there's like no judgment whatsoever. You know, people watching at the airport's great, but you're not judging them. You're just like, man, what is that person doing? Where are they going? It's pure mayhem.
It's true,
and that's why I love it. So,
for those of you that like escape rooms, obviously I think they're always challenging. But if you're going for Halloween,
challenging.
They can be escape rooms. I mean, it's like logic.
Maybe if I was Ricky Bobby, it'd be challenging, but for like somebody that's actually got a head on their shoulders.
Are you talking about Ron Burgundy? I would go with the Saw escape room if you're looking for some fun during the holiday seasons and you're going for the...
Somebody that watches this video, please let us know in the comments if he should grow out his hair, because this hair is flowing. It looks great, Beau. Something to think about.
I appreciate that.
You actually have hair. You know, you're getting old.
I am.
You are older than me by a long shot.
Anyways, the nightclubs, we have a lot of nightclubs obviously here in Las Vegas. There are a couple that do really big Halloween parties. Town Omni are the two that come to mind for me.
Yeah, Omni is a big rager. Fountain Blue, I forget the club they have there, but everybody is raving about it. Really good time over there at the Fountain Blue. If you're into the club scene, just Google the DJs that are there, because that's really how you want to judge.
That's the mojo? Is that
all the clubs are great, you know? Like, you're not going to go there and be disappointed.
And all expensive.
You go to freaking the Knights game, it feels like a club.
That's true.
So
it's
if
Vegas.
you go to a club, it's going to be really, really fun. And like I said, those days are a little bit behind me, so that's why we drink beers on Tuesdays.
Yes.
Now, fun time.
So let's talk about bars you can go to that have some themes.
This is what I'm talking about. My wife, we're going to this one. We're going to it next week. Can't wait. It is, which one is it? The Sand Dollar. The Sand Dollar, they close one day a year, and that's to decorate for Halloween. So if you've never been to Sand Dollar Lounge in general, really cool.
Is that the
Local
original
spot.
or is that the second one?
The original.
Okay.
The original. The only day they close for the year
one
is to decorate for Halloween. And let me tell you, they go all out. They have Halloween-themed drinks. Looks really fun. We didn't go to it last year, so I promised her we'd go this year, so that's why we're going to check it out. So I wish we did this video next week, but then it's Halloween, and we're a little late.
A little late. Yeah, it's our thing.
That's all right.
Golden Tiki, another bar down there on Spring Mountain that goes all out, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much all out all year long. You go there, they have like shrunken heads there. Like the whole theme at Golden Tiki is really
An
fun.
Elvis impersonator that sings.
They do?
I'm more of a lounge singer, but yeah.
I used to go there after I go to Mas Por Favor. Another really cool spot. If you've never been to Mas Por Favor, not necessarily for Halloween, they have a little speakeasy in the back. It's like you go through this like tunnel. It looks like it was dug out, and it's a little dark room. Very fun vibe. Oh, very fun vibe.
Been there.
Yeah.
Good
You
times.
have?
I have.
Oh, all right, he gets around. Spring Mountain's like not really a place I visit very often.
No, but when you go, it's worth the trip.
Yeah, good food,
Yeah.
a couple good bars. So after that, we're gonna go over to Todo Bien. Todo Bien, Spanish bar. Don't know.
Oh,
what it
really?
means. Yeah.
You can guess that one.
What does it mean?
Total good.
Total good?
I don't know what Toto is, but I know Bien's good.
Toto, yeah. We'll work on this sometime. You know, Spanish isn't my first language. nor
Spanish
it
too
my
is rough for
second
me.
language. Yeah, I haven't been to a Spanish class since 9th grade. So Todo Bien, another bar that goes all out with their decorations, and they have holiday-themed drinks, which is always fun. You know, mixing in, getting a little.
To be fair, orange is my favorite color.
This guy always on the brand, always.
NextHome people first, out there for you.
Yeah, and if you wore an orange suit, it looked like you'd be coming from jail. So good choice.
Yeah, I went with
sharp.
blue, yeah,
Look
yeah.
sharp, Ron. Very nice, very nice. So what else is out there? Because the one on Fremont Street, something to see. This one is great.
Are we talking about the Mob Museum?
No, which is close to Fremont, so you take that one.
The Mob Museum. It's the old post office downtown, right by.
It was the post office.
It was the post office, yes.
What a big building for a post office. Like,
Well, I mean,
nobody sent
it was like the
mail.
OG. Like that was like the OG Vegas like post office like, for the town.
Makes sense because it does seem old, big.
It is old.
Seems a little bit weird that it was a post office.
But yeah, they do a great Halloween themed attraction for the adults, and they also have a speakeasy there.
Well, that's where the actual fun is at the speakeasy.
Well, yeah, because the Mob Museum, it's cool, but not for like.
It's a fun time.
Yeah.
That speakeasy's good. I do like it. But make sure to make a reservation because you can't always get in and the line can get a little bit long. And this guy doesn't have the patience. You know, I'm a first or last. And if I'm last in line, I'm not waiting to be
Remember,
first.
second-
I need to be first.
second
We
is
need to
first
keep it
last.
moving. Yeah. Second is first last. Yeah, smart guy. My name is actually two first names. Have you thought about that? Ricky Bobby. The guy has two first names. Oh, such a good movie. Gotta watch it again before the tournament on Sunday so I can get some lines down. So, you know, it's not one that my son is really laughing at. My wife doesn't like to watch movies more than once. So,
There's a lot of issues there.
I have a lot of issues. But what I want to talk about that's right next to the Mob Museum is actually a newer attraction. Haven't been to it, just like our theme of the whole episode. Like, we should
get out. We should really get out
we should
more.
probably plan to do a couple of these. All right, so we're going to do a meeting next week. We're going to hit up a couple of these. So next year, we're going to have a little bit more of a review. But the Cauldron Noir. This is another burlesque show, which, I mean, let's be honest, like, Halloween is
It's
full
very
of
Halloweenish,
burlesque.
yeah.
I mean,
It's the one time a year.
it's the one time a year where people
There's
get,
no rules.
People get a little free. Yeah, no judgment zone. No judgment zone. That's why I love Halloween. Probably, well, it is my favorite holiday of the year. It's just so much fun every time. So I've actually dressed up as like a Harlem Globetrotter one time, and we were doing a 3-man weave all throughout Fremont. People were taking photos with us. Like, Fremont is such a good time, especially for Halloween, because it's always a little bit of a freak show.
To begin with.
Then they turn it up like tenfold, and it is really fun. And you can bar hop. It's one of the few places in Vegas where you can actually go to 3-4 different locations.
3 or 4.
Well, yeah, well, when I go somewhere, I like to conversate, have a good time, get on the dance floor.
Yeah,
You gotta get on the dance floor. My question is, how many people are gonna dress up as Diddy and Cassie this year? Coming out in the robe.
Well,
Like, I feel like that's gonna be one of the more popular costumes out there.
I think people need to be safe with that one.
What do you mean, safe?
Don't want. No, never mind.
A little robe action is fun. Like, you know how many people are Hugh Hefner every year? Like, quite a few.
R.I.P.
Hey, speaking of him, you know how weird he is? Cheers to that. Hugh Hefner, when he started Playboy back in the day, actually stole the photos of Marilyn Monroe to get on in Playboy. Stole them, didn't get her permission, put them in Playboy, published it, and he's so weird that he bought the plot of land next to her grave when she passed. So now he's buried right next to Marilyn Monroe. That's a little obsessive. So you're talking about creepy stuff. Just a little creepy, but it makes sense from a Hugh Hefner.
Yeah.
So,
well, I think we've hit all the major attractions.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, it's Vegas. There are just so many. So if we missed one that you like, please let us know. We would love to cover it. Maybe go to one. You know, a little advice would be great to actually go to one of these things. But yeah, Vegas is the spot to actually have fun. Obviously, we're the entertainment capital of the world, Ron. And just Google it. People always ask me, what should I do? I'm like, it's always good to get a review or have somebody recommend something. But also, Google's a friend.
Yep.
You know, big friend.
That's all I have to say.
Yep.
Stay classy, Las Vegas.
And until next time.
Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.